there's a lot of people who are looking at me, and I'm a 45-year-old man, and they ask me how I made money and how I made it. It's a long story, bro. I've been alive for 45 years. Motherfucker, you 24 years old. You got big bags at 24. How the fuck did you pull that off? Because when I was 24, I was fucking running from cops and fucking doing all sorts of stupid shit.
One thing I will say though quickly, because a lot of people I've seen say this on Twitter, they compare themselves to a successful person and then they say, when this person was my age, he was not doing as well as me, so that means I'm more successful than him. Like, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily more successful than you just because at 24 you were doing this. Like, if you were born in this generation, you might be very successful, you know? Because
if I was born in this generation, I would dominate every single one of you fucking influencers 100%. I'd fucking own this.
I saw you
own this shit. You guys are lucky I'm a little fucking older. You be fucking all kissing my ass.
Because I saw you posting that Dana White thing. It's like, if you're a savage in this generation, you run over everyone. Yeah. But yeah, so I got kicked out of uni in I don't know if this has anything to do with numerology, 2019, and like September time. And then I got into selling boilers. So then I started making money just knocking on doors.
Selling boilers?
Boilers and underfloor insulation.
Okay, so that's like what they do in the UK. They sell a lot of boilers and stuff like that.
Yeah, like in Miami and in Florida, a lot of people do door-to-door solar.
Yeah.
The sun and stuff. So just selling boilers, but I wasn't really making any money.
You knock door to door to sell that?
Yeah, just door to door. So that's bullshit. You get paid a couple $100 a week, not much. Then I transitioned into having my own sales team, selling boilers, the same thing, but I said a bunch of people working underneath me. And then I got into just investing in crypto. So
you made your bag off crypto?
No.
Okay.
I just made some money from crypto.
Okay.
I made some money from my private group. I've made some money selling.
What is your private group?
It's called New Money. A lot of people are in it. Craig, who's here right now next to me as well, he's inside of New Money as well.
Tell us what it consists of. What do you do in there?
So it's an online networking group. It's for a bunch of young people who want to join the group, make money online. It's mainly networking, right? So I initially started the group 2 years ago when I was in Miami because I was just traveling from country to country. I was in Barcelona, I was in Portugal, I was in...
So you can meet people in different places, right?
Yeah, I was in Mexico, I was in Miami, Vegas, all these different places. And I just sat there one day thinking all I'm doing in my life is just meeting people, saying hi, and then goodbye. I was like, this is very empty, it's not fulfilling. So I thought I need to have an online group where I have a bunch of people there, because I was already meeting people from Twitter back when I was in England as well. And I was meeting all these different people, just driving my Volkswagen Polo, like this was 3-4 years ago. Then I was just driving people from city to city, and I was just trying to find people who were cool, not too many people who were cool. And I thought I need a bunch of people in one group, a community, let's say, that I own. So initially the group started off very small when I was in Miami, 50 people or so. And I was just basically networking with those guys. So for a while, it was just 50 people or so in Miami. And then 7, 8, 9 months later, it transitioned to something bigger. And now it's much bigger. I've done this as well. I have a few e-com stores with my friend Craig. We actually live together now on the Palm in Dubai. And a few other things as well. I manage some influencers, like back-end operations, the sales team for some big influencers, some big UK TikTok guys. And that's the main stuff.
When did you make your first 100K? At what age?
My door-to-door sales team at 21.
21. And when did you make your first mil?
23 at the beginning when I was 23.
So it only took you 2 years to go from 100 to a mil. That's pretty good, bro.
Yeah. But I have big plans now. My biggest plan now with the New Money Group, I want to build hotels in Dubai. That's my big ambitious goal. I want to become big on social media, and then I want to build hotels in Dubai. And just recently I decided I want to start training MMA as well.
Oh, really?
Because I have so much money now, so I have all the time in the world to just train MMA. I want to get into the UFC in like 6 years. So as soon as I finish America now, I'm going to do a few podcasts. So again, you know, now that you're talking about UFC, it just reminded me something else. You know who John Jones is, don't you? Yeah.
So John Jones, in my opinion, is the best fucking UFC fighter of all time. Would you disagree?
No, I wouldn't disagree.
Okay. John Jones is born in 1987, the year of the cat. Won his first UFC title in 2011, the year of the cat. He gets stripped of the UFC title in 2017, the year of the rooster, and then 2023, the year of the cat. What happens?
You got it back.
So again, astrology don't mean anything. That's all coincidence.
But again, you could just search all these people.
No.
What do you mean? No?
I'm giving you the top people. I'm giving you the top guy in the game, and I'm breaking him down for you. Not only Elon Musk, I mean, not only what's his name, Musk. I broke down being born on the 28th. I broke down that, and I basically said how the UFC fighter born in the cat year came up in the cat year, just like you came up in the cat year. So again, this stuff works. There's NASCAR drivers who've been fucking killing it this year who are cats. Cats dominate in cat years. Next year, you're going to see dragons dominate.
So when's my next cat year? Another 12 years?
Correct.
All right, okay.
It's basically works like this. The universe makes sure no one gets too powerful. Once every 12 years, you get hit, no matter who you are.
So I have to go harder the next 5 months.
Yeah, I would go hard as fuck if I were you.
So as soon as 24 starts, I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna have the same energy. You're not gonna have the same momentum. Imagine you're going down the river and you're paddling, going real hard and going real fast because you have the fucking river going with you, going with the flow. 2024, it's not gonna be the same. You know, see, I'm not saying you can't succeed. I'm just saying it's not gonna be given to you like it is now. You're actually in your energy.
Do you have like a few years there advantages or only just 1 in 12?
No,
like, what about another couple animals that are cool for me?
So yes, you're 100%. So you're born in the year of the cat. Your friendly animal is a goat. 2027 is a goat year. The other friendly animal is a pig. 2031 is a pig year. So yeah, you do have friendly years, but you do best in your own year.
Right.
For instance, my life changed when I was your age. I'm born in the year of the snake in 2021. 2001 is when my life changed because I discovered numerology and astrology. And that's when it all started for me. Because I found it when I did. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. And if people learn how to actually apply this, you're not going to have so many divorces. You're not going to have so many accidents. You're not going to have so many bankruptcies because people will know when to do things and when not to. And it's like anything in the rest of life, bro. You got to put in the work.
Yeah.
Nothing comes free. Even in the Quran, it says, think. Allah told you to think. This is knowledge that people need to do. And I'm really proud of this. You know what I'm proud of? I'm not the first numerologist in the world. I'm the first one to get this shit mainstream, bro. That shit ain't easy. That shit is not fucking easy. And a big shout out to my crack team, David, Tabit, and everyone else out there who are putting in work. A big shout out to my affiliates. When I had the influencer meeting in January and I told people what I was going to do, not too many people said I could do it. Like, who the fuck are you? You're an old dude. You're not going to pull this off. Pulled it off.
Yeah, influence is like a young man's game in general. And how old are you now?
45.
Yeah, so impressive.
40, 45, and I'm kicking you young kids' asses. And again, that's why you're lucky this technology wasn't around. And you're so right when you said this. The younger generation is making a lot of money right now because of tech.
Well, I've noticed what they do because I like to always try and keep an open mind with this, right? I've noticed a lot of these young people, what they do is they, let's say, make their first $1 million. They say, I made my first $1 million at 19. And then they shit on someone, let's say, who made their first million at 37. And then they'll say, the 37-year-old, I got an 18-year head start. It's like, no, it's like, you need to compare yourself to the other successful 19-year-olds. So it's crazy that these guys just compare themselves to old people. It's like, you can't compare yourself to a 95-year-old who grew up with no internet or with no phone. Yeah, it's completely different.
It's so different, man.
Now we can meet people online. There's so many things. It's crazy.
Bro, I can live anywhere I want in the world because all my work is off the internet. Yeah. All my work, I can live anywhere I want. Bro,
what would you say to the young guys right now who are sat there feeling sorry for themselves, who aren't even making, let's say, 10K a month? They start thinking, oh, it's so difficult. Because I have my own advice. What would you say to them?
10K a month, huh?
Bro, a lot of people here would love 10K a month.
Yeah, of course they would. I guess they would. I mean, I would have loved 10K a month when I was young. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Get your shit together. Stop simping. Don't worry about your passion. Too many of these fuckers chase their fucking passion when they're fucking broke. Now, I'm different. My passion was numerology, but guys, it took me fucking 20 fucking years to get it to this point. 20 fucking years because I followed my passion. It actually worked. But most people who follow their passion, you're going to fail. My advice to you, get that bag. Then do what you think you need to do to follow your passion. Second, I think it's important to get married when you're broke.
Yeah.
I think it's very important to get when you're broke. Because,
did you do that?
Yes. Yeah. I picked my wife up when I was dead broke. She could have married any millionaire. She married me. But when it comes down to you, you're going to have a problem with that because you're not married.
No.
Every time a girl comes up to you, you're not going to know she's after your bag. Like, you won't know 100%.
You won't know 100%.
You won't. No matter what you do. That's the only... I don't listen to poor people about almost anything. You know, poor people always trying to tell me, Gary, you should do your Twitter like this, or Gary, you should sell this, or Gary, you should do this. Motherfucker, you broke. I ain't going to listen to you. But there is one thing I'll listen to a broke man about: women. If you're a broke dude and you can pull a dime piece, yeah, bro, you got some skills. You got some real skills. And then you can get that dime piece not to cheat on you. Woo! I really believe it's in people's best interest to get married when they're broke, and then you can grow and bond together. That's what I think is the most important thing.
I'm not disagreeing. But I'm rich now, so we'll see.
That's probably
maybe I have to lose all my money first.
No, don't do that, brother. Don't do that. But this is where the numerology and astrology comes in. I'm gonna tell you when your soulmates are born right after we're done talking, brother.
I need to avoid the enemy.
Oh yeah. By the way, you'll find your enemies the most attractive.
Yeah.
I'll give you one example. You know who A-Rod is, right? Alex Rodriguez.
No, I don't.
Oh, wow, you definitely are from the UK. Alex Rodriguez. Boy or girl? No, this is a boy. Right. Alex Rodriguez is one of the best baseball players in American history. He is born in the year of the cat, and he had a relationship with J-Lo. You know who Jennifer Lopez is, right? She's born in the year of the rooster. That didn't work out too well. Enemy signs. So,
but how many famous people, athletes and like celebrities, girls have got together and it's just fucked off,
Yeah, but
Jennifer Aniston, she's been in 25 relationships and then
great example.
Who else? Not
Jennifer Aniston. She had a husband, Brad Pitt.
Tom Brady and the other one, just recently.
That Giselle. But I'll give you an example. Tom Brady, born 77. Kanye West, born 77. Both married 1980 women. Both got divorced. 77 and 1980 are not soulmates like some astrologers say. They got fucked. This is the whole point. Do you know how much bullshit information is there on numerology and astrology?
Probably a lot.
Oh my God, bro. I can't read the shit. I don't blame you guys for saying this shit is bullshit. I don't blame you. Because if I was reading these fucking bitches who've been divorced 3 times, I think it's bullshit too. There are women out there. There are women out there who will fucking give matchmaking advice. They can't keep down a fucking man. They can't keep down a man, but they want to sell you matchmaking advice. And then all of these astrologers before I came around are numerologists. The reason they said they're official is because they wrote a book. They basically took someone's book, copy and pasted it, and all of a sudden they put a book out there and like, look, I'm a numerologist. Yet no one buys their book and they're fucking broke and it has 1 star on Amazon. Oh, by the way, that's what I did to one woman. Remember Allison? So this one bitch who was basically divorced 3 times selling matchmaking advice. She had a book. And I fucking made sure that book was fucking trash. Fuck you, bitch.
I don't know why men would trust women's judgment on these things. Anymore.
Really? You don't trust a woman's judgment? Listen.
I think it's just because these men, what happens is they find these women attractive, whoever's selling it, and they think, oh, this girl must be right. Because in general, they say it's like human psychology. If someone's selling you something and they're better looking, you believe them more in general, right?
Well, women don't like actually being with men who look better than they do.
No, I'm not saying this. I'm saying the guys who are buying, let's say, readings of numerology from these women, in general, right? If you're buying something, you have more chance of trusting someone who's better looking. If you saw some homeless person, you're not going to trust what they're selling you, right?
I mean, listen, there's people who aren't models who are dressed in three-piece suits, and you start trusting them.
But they still look the part, I guess, right?
I guess, right? But it wasn't because of good looks; it's because they just look the part.
But in advertising in general, they always show you, people dress well, good-looking people in general, right?
What do you think is the best way to sell things in society right now? Just have a naked hoe?
Say that again?
Just have a naked hoe fucking start selling shit for you?
No, not necessarily, no. I think nowadays, if you, in terms of building a personal brand, conviction is the big thing. For example, with you and your Twitter, you write in big capital letters, you're very convincing, you keep repeating the same points over and over again. It's like Trump persuasion, right? If you keep repeating the same points over and over again, it sounds very convincing.
Art of war.
Right, with me, with my group, my New Money private network, I have a very strong voice notes. Mm-hmm. So I put people into a free Telegram channel. People listen to my voice notes, then they end up joining my group. And everyone joins. They say my voice notes are amazing. So, because in my voice notes,
how do people join your group?
Just by DMing like an admin. It used to be me, but just very recently I switched it over because I want to focus on big moves. Like I told you, I want to try and get into the UFC within 6-7 years. So. But it was with my voice notes, I speak very loudly, very convincingly. Right now, I just got off a plane 16, 17 hours. I'm a lot more chill than usual. I'm listening to you. I'm learning a lot. So it's different. But normally when I'm speaking, I'm very high energy, very convincing.
You seem pretty high energy today, brother, compared to most people.
Oh, no, this is very low. Craig normally sees how I speak. Though people who know me know this is me very quiet. But anyway, if you sound convincing, people are way, way, way more likely to trust you.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? If people think this, if people listen to you and that you sound more sure in yourself, then they are of their opinion. So for example, with this numerology stuff, the reason why I entertain what you're saying and I'm listening is because you are way, way more sure of what you're saying about this topic than I am about this topic. Whereas if there's something which I feel like I know more, then I'm going to be more convinced. You know what I mean? Just basic sales.